candy like that. But I've got this. It's really good. You can have one. Madam Magistrate said we should be nice to every guest.
There's still some distance to the Huashu Academy.
I just installed some apps for you.
See? Just open the utilities. Well, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinjo Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover. Wait a sec, someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Duty calls. Oops, almost forgot. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinjo Speedster, will be there in a sec. Well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure. Go do your thing. Don't, Rover. Let's go inside. Audrey hasn't replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something? I refuse to tolerate the foolish striving of those insatiable slugs. And you are?
Mr. Mortivy, please pardon our intrusion.
I see. I hope I...
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baja should be in the data analysis room.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortivy, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis. And we'll have any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baiju?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If POS data is always straightforward, the first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary... Yes, Mortify is the branch of Tacitite weapon. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. I don't see anything special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, you all know I'm from the New Federation.
I remember a nurse lady giving me a...
So, sugar pearls like this were distributed at
The sugar pearl might be a type of medicine.
Miss Baija, as a Huanglong local working at the Academy, I suppose you already...
I do have my theory as to what it is, but it still needs verification. I wouldn't proclaim any solid answers, but...
Seconded. Let's find out through actual testing.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead.
Shall we wait here at the Academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I have the equipment ready. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Do you have any questions before we begin? Based on the samples collected, the Tacit Discord you defeated was at least an Overlord class. Tacit Discords are classified according to the concentration levels of their characteristic frequencies. The current classification levels, from lowest to highest, are common. Do you have any questions before we begin? When a Tacit Discord is eliminated, its frequency energy may linger in the form of an incorporeal A resonator's terminal collects and records said reverberations. The compatibilities of these echoes can then be replicated through the terminal's databank Additionally, Some Echo's abilities allow Resonator, yes, to some extent. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed, but how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism. How do you define monster? For resonators like you, when a resonator's mental capacity is overwhelmed, they may lose. We have established a comprehensive overclock diagnosis process. Your waveform graph shows a remarkable level of stability, surpassing any resonator I've encountered. You don't need to worry about that for the time being. To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature. I use that as a metaphor to express my speculation. If there are so many mysteries about you worth it seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. This is the Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would. As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Moment of resonance. Sound.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
The end has come. On with the sounds.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? Huh. I'm back to the same spot again. And this Moon? What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off. Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once... We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally... Yotan and I will ensure your safety.
Here's your sundial.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test?
Simply put, it's hollow. It's not just a timekeeping tool. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it. However, it's missing. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons. But it wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We could certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its... one moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems we haven't even asked him to help us with the sim. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Yes, of course. Indeed. You just pointed out a blind... Your workshop? Stop sweet talk. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to this. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. Considering its entire structure, This component needs an I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go. Division of labor is more efficient in getting things done. Besides, I would like to avoid. It's a minefield.
I see. Shall we... I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this though it is a bit hard to... This should be it. Let's go back and... Mr. Mortefi, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Mr. Mortefi?
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's from the purple leaf you presented. I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapped. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility this is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, this sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is made now. What kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes, the large data repositories located.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it. Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Rover, it's here. If I remember correctly, the gorges can be formidable tacit discord. Rover, we have the symbol but we can't yet solve the puzzle with the. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by Rover. About the sugar pearl. Zhengzhou was the most recent city established, and the Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Zhengzhou. The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. With the limited information available, some researchers have... When it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, according to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable Tower Sentinel Jue manifested Rover. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues, simply put, one token can lead to multiple. We both had a reason for meeting. The Magistrate, however, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and or maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us, or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist. In other words, there are people who it seems there may be hidden dangers. If it were you, Yang Yang,
I would emphasize my truth.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my...
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. It's the middle of the night. Of course you're tired. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow. Mrs. Panhua, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Baiju's locked herself in the lab again. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijou in case of an emergency. Rover, by the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, so it only took us one trip to the academy to solve half of our problems.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market nearby.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually... Do you think the token is guiding us outside the city? An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl. You said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance chords in your dreams are real. Perhaps it was more that girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate, it's the site of the Trinodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything. I believe in you!
Without a doubt. We Resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the